Hi, everybody. It's Carol. And today, what I'm going to do is go over my planned budget for February of 2023. Now, to be honest, I need to let you know that um, as I record this video, it's already February. So, I've gotten behind in my video production, but I still wanted to go back and do February for full disclosure. So this is where I want to get a little bit more refined in my budgeting. In a previous video, I went over generally what my expenses are. And so the purpose of this is to be more hands-on with my money and where it goes. And so this is my method for doing that. There are different ways to go about this process. This is the way that I'm approaching it right now. As we share this journey together, if you have comments for my logic on this, I would be very happy to hear that. So for February, what I am projecting is my income is $6,009.98. If you remember from my monthly budget overview, this is the baseline amount that I'm comfortable predicting, but with some additional consulting work on the side, I will have months where I will have more income coming in. For this purpose, I've broken down my expenses into two categories. One, which is fixed expenses that are the same no matter what. So that's my mortgage, my caregiving expenses, my Roth IRA, condo dues, and my cell phone. So if we add all those together, that comes to $4,173.11. So what remains after all that is a little over $1,800 to cover variable expenses and other things I want to do. The other set of expenses are variable, which I try to keep as stable as possible, but in reality, they do fluctuate. Um, the electric bill I have set aside for $300. The electric bill does come due in February. It's a bi-monthly bill, so every other month I get to see how much electricity I'm using. Um, I do not have this as a fixed expense. However, a Seattle City Light does allow for a budget planning option. I don't like that for myself because it is based on past usage and not on projected usage. So every year you have to square it up. And there's just something about that I don't care for myself. So I just get to live with the surprise of did I did I overuse or did I not? Generally speaking, I over budget for the electric bill. I can't recall very many times I have exceeded my set aside for that. So we'll see what happens in February. Groceries, we're all having heartburn over the cost of groceries. Um, this does look pretty low, but my roommate and I share a lot of meals, and this represents my contribution to groceries. So, in reality, we are spending more, but this is representative of what I pay. I have a haircut scheduled in February, so generally it runs me around $66. Um, I know there's ways of finding more economical haircuts, but this salon is literally like a block away from me, and I can get there, get my hair cut, and come back within like 30 minutes. And I value my time a lot, so that it's worth it for me to do that. For February, I have allocated $150 for credit cards. Um, in reality, I think it's going to be less than that. January was a high credit card use month, but I anticipate that the costs are going to be really low for February, thankfully. And then lastly, I have something that I'm calling the stove set aside. So, the sad story of my condo life is that it looks like the stove is starting to fail, um, which is okay because it's lived a good life. The stove that I have in my condo is original to my purchase of the condo, so it has had um, at least 18 years of service, and I think it's likely time for us to move on. So I became aware that it was starting to fail in December. So far, I've set aside about $650 for that purchase. Um, and February includes $300 for that. So the variable expenses are running about $1,116, which then allows $720.87 to go where I want it to go. Um, so the use for the remaining income is likely what I consider an acceleration of the stove purchase, and then extra money towards the mortgage. So now that I've done some research about the stove and I kind of accepted how expensive they are, I'm going to likely bite the bullet, try to get um, that purchase made through some of the President's Day sales. And of course, with the money being set aside, the purpose is that I would be paying out of cash. So, that, everybody, is what I aim to be true for the month of February. As the month closes, I will come back and share what the actual expenses are, and then we will move into March. Can you believe that we're actually talking about March already? Thanks for listening to this. I appreciate your companionship as I work towards financial independence. If you're hearing echoes of Dave Ramsey in this approach, that's because I am following his plan. Go back and watch my initial video, and you will see some of my goals for this year. So thank you, everyone. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. I hope you have a rooting interest in the game. I do not. Go Seahawks. Talk to you later. Bye.